Welcome back to our channel. We are the Amanas. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It's been a minute, but we are here. We were just busy. You know, we are pastors. We had a conference, a glorious one. But now we are back, okay? We are back, and I just thought before we come back together, let me just come and share with the girls, well, even with the men. I think they will learn a thing or two. My name is Outreach, and I'm married to Pastor Jeff Amana. And if you are new here, welcome. I know we've received a lot of subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are still there watching, you have not subscribed, waiting, how far? Please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss on juicy stories and videos. All right, as you have seen from the title, today we want to talk about relationship between in-laws. You know, when you are still young, or like for girls, most girls, all you pray about is, Father, give me good in-laws, give me a good mother-in-law. I want to have a good relationship with my mother-in-law. You know, it's very important for us as girls. And I know a lot of you have watched this Nigerian movies. There's this lady, Patience. I don't know her surname. That which mother-in-law? And you're like, what? And then when you are now in a position of getting married to a Nigerian like me, you are thinking maybe all Nigerian mother-in-laws are like that. So I'm here to share my own experience and my relationship with my mother-in-law, my sweet EME. So God has really blessed me with a very, very loving, caring mother-in-law. I'm not going to lie, I bless God for that. You know, sometimes when me and my husband are having some arguments, I say, I wish I married your mother. Because she's so sweet, she's so loving. I love her so much. She is my friend. Like we are friends. So you'll hear as I share. So anyway, when we got married with my husband, I'm gonna share a little funny story. Well, not before we got married. When we met, my husband met me wearing short things. Even now, I hardly wear long skirts because I am so tall. And it was actually my mom who discouraged me. When I was still young, I was tall, and then I used to like wearing long skirts, and she'd be like, you are wearing long skirts and you are tall, blah 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 blah. So from that moment I was like, okay, I'm not going to wear long skirts because they say I look ugly in them. So I started wearing short skirts, and I love them. I feel comfortable in short things. And when I met my husband, I was wearing my short things, my shorts, and the guy liked me. Okay, even the first day we met, I wasn't wearing any short thing. I was wearing a jean, skinny jean. Then the following day, I think you have seen this picture. I was wearing, he always says, a cheap skirt. I was wearing a white and blue short skirt. So he didn't show any problem, you know, he liked it. And in our years of being together, he would buy me short dresses, short skirts. So the guy liked it, okay? And then just immediately after we got married, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, and my sister-in-law were in our house, right? And then I just came out on this beautiful morning with my short dress. And my mother-in-law saw me, and she was like, hey, this thing is short now. Well, because we have been close even before we got married, I met my mother-in-law on the day of our wedding. But we've been close. From the moment my husband told my mother-in-law about me, we started talking on phone, so like we were friends, we've been close. That's why she was like, this thing is short, because we were very close. So I kept quiet. It was an awkward moment, okay? And everyone was there, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, and my husband. And I kept quiet. I'm waiting for the guy who brought me to come and defend me. And he was like, it's not short. Then that's what she was waiting for. She wanted him to talk so she can, express herself. Are you not seeing this thing is short? And then he was like, no, mommy, it's not short. That's how I like it. Guys, in my heart, I was dancing, celebrating, and I think that's a lesson for husbands out there to learn, that we are coming, you are bringing us into your family, and we are still trying to navigate, to learn your family, so you need to protect us, And I was really happy, so me being me, because this is actually what I want to talk about. In my heart, I was like, I could go and change and wear something long that will make my mother-in-law comfortable, but that would not help me, okay, because I wear short things. So I'll be deceiving my mother-in-law by changing and wearing this long skirt to make her happy, knowing very well that by the time she's gone, I'll still wear my short things. So it's better my mother-in-law sees me in my short dress and just accept me the way I am. So I sat down there comfortably and I said, everyone must just swallow whatever. And everyone must just be happy. Okay, so I sat down. I did not change. And I was so happy about it. I was so happy for my mother-in-law to see that this is who she is. And I only heard later when she went back home that she was complaining. That one, she was wearing short thing. I said this. So it was even like a joke. We were laughing about it. But one lesson that I want to bring to you is this. From that moment, if I went back to change and wear something long, my mother-in-law would have been so happy that, oh, my daughter-in-law listens to me. Oh, my daughter-in-law wears long things. And when she sees my pictures, because she's now in Nigeria, and she sees my pictures on my WhatsApp, she will see me dressing in my short things. And she will not be happy. So from that day, she knew that this girl wears short things and that's who she is. And that did not affect our relationship at all. I don't know, my sisters will be watching, but from my side, I would say I'm my mother-in-law's favorite. Okay? If you are there, you are watching, my sisters, please, she is your favorite in your side. We are so close. And she accepts me the way I am. She knows this one. Like, I think out of the 4 daughter-in-laws she has, can I say the craziest? Yes. My mother-in-law is very quiet. Very, very quiet. She will not talk. If you don't talk to her, it will be quiet. Me now, I'm there, I'm talking. Like, me and my mother-in-law can be on the phone for 1 hour. I don't mind talking, and she'll be laughing. Like, she enjoys it. We are just so perfect together. And this is what happened. When I gave birth to my first son, my mother-in-law came to stay with us for Omugo. And she was stuck. She was supposed to stay for 2 months, and COVID came. She was stuck for 7 full months. My mother-in-law was in my house, just the 4 of us, me, my husband, my mother-in-law, and our son. Imagine if that day, just after I met her, and she was complaining about my short skirt, and I went in and changed. How would my life be for that 7 months that my mother-in-law was in our house? Where would I get long skirts to wear for 7 full months? Because I did not have them. But because my mother-in-law knew already that this is my daughter, this is who she is, everybody was happy. We lived together for 7 months without even, we did not even have any argument at all. And I was wearing my short skirts, going to work, coming back in the house, I wear my shorts. My mother-in-law is there. I'm her child. I'm her daughter. I don't, I always told her, even before I got married, that, Mommy, the way I the way I am treating my mother, that's the same way I'll treat you. You are my mother. And that's exactly what I expect from you. The way you treat Blessing, that's how I expect you to treat me. And that's exactly how it is. We stayed for 7 full months without even fighting, because I'll not fight with my mom. Was she making things that I was not happy about? Of course. But would I fight my mom? If my mom does something, would I now go and say, Mommy, blah, 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 blah? No, not. So that is the key to have a good relationship with your mother-in-law. Be yourself. I know a lot of girls who will, the day you meet your mother-in-law or your in-laws, you buy food. Like, you want to impress. And you just go there and they are happy. Oh, this girl, and then they'll encourage their son, you must marry this one. This one is the one. Knowing very well that you are stingy. My sister, go there empty-handed. Let them know. Let them say, this one is stingy. And when your husband marries you, they will know that this one is stingy. She will not give us anything. They must just love you the way you are. Not because of the things you are buying, the things you are giving them. What happens when you don't give them anymore? Now, you start clashing. They now start telling you, you are eating our son's money. You are eating our brother's money. The things you used to buy for us, you are no longer buying. Because you are stingy. You are just stingy and you are trying to impress, and you created this impression that you're going to take care of them. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. So just present yourself the way you are. If you don't have manners, let them see. Don't go and be doing and wash dishes, knowing very well that you are lazy. Sit down. Sit down. In fact, you're not even supposed to do anything when you're meeting your in-laws. You are not married yet. You're not a wife yet. So sit down. Let them know that this one is lazy. They must love you for who you are. Okay? And number 2, the way I think we have created this wall. I don't know if it's because we say in-laws or what. We create this wall that these are my in-laws. This is my family. The way you treat your mother is so different from the way you treat your mother-in-law. The way you treat your own siblings is so different from the way you treat your husband's siblings. I'm one person that I like to be free. I like to enjoy myself. And like I said, I want people to accept me the way I am. I have one sister-in-law. She's the last born, my husband's family. I treat her like my own sister. If she does something and I hear, this is what Mama did, I call Mama or I send a message. I'll talk to her like I'm talking to my little sisters. And because of that, she likes it. She feels comfortable around me. She can talk to me about anything and anything because I've made her to understand that I'm not your sister-in-law, I'm your sister. Like, I know a lot of things going on in her life more than the brother. That's how close we are. Because I have created that space, I have given her that space to say, see, I'm here, I'm your sister. Even one time I told her, she used to send message to the brother that, please, I need some money for this, please, some money for this. And then I'll see the message and the brother will say, I'll come back to you. Because him is now married, He needs to think about his family. He needs to think of how he will tell me, things like that. And when I saw that, okay, this thing now, I don't know how he was feeling, but he will say, I'll come back to you, and he will not. And then I went to her, I told her, your brother is now married. I'm now your sister. If you need something, talk to me. Don't talk to your brother, because he's promising you he will talk to you, he will talk to you. Talk to me as your sister. I will see what I do. And she knows. If she tells me this is what I need, like, she will be in the budget, because truth be told, we are the managing directors. When the minister gets married, the wife takes over. The wife is the one who's saying, okay, let's pay this. This money goes there. This money goes there. So I think it's something that in-laws should also learn from. That treat your brother's wife or your son's wife as your own. The minute you are close with your daughter-in-law or your sister-in-law, you have you have just won, like you have just done good for yourself. So she knows when she calls me, she'll get anything she wants. If she says, I need this, like she's in the budget, I know that end of the month, mama is there. And it has made our relationship to be smooth. Last month we were so busy, and my mother-in-law is used to us talking on phone. So I was so busy because we were preparing for this conference. And she will complain, what's going on? What's going on? And then one day I was like, you know what? Let me make time for this woman. Let's just talk. I called her and we were talking. Do you know how many times she told me, this is what I missed? Like 3 times. She's like, this is what I've been missing. This is what I've been missing. I've been asking myself, what kind of business is this? And I'm like, mommy, so you were missing me. And she was like, yes, now. And that's how close we are. Like, we talk, we enjoy ourselves. I tell her anything and anything. We can gossip about my husband, gossip about daddy. Like, we just enjoy ourselves. And I think that's how it's supposed to be. I'm reminded of this lady in the Bible, Naomi and Ruth. That story, it made me realize that it's actually God's will for a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law to have a good relationship. Because I asked myself, what made Ruth to say, Mommy, I'll follow you wherever you go? This girl was still young. The Bible says she was still so young, but she decided that she will give up her life. She just wants to follow her mother-in-law. And I believe that that mother-in-law was just a good mother to her. She found a mother in Naomi. That's the reason she could not even think of leaving Naomi to go and get married to someone else. She knew that her blessings are with Naomi. She knew that this woman is treating me like her own daughter. This is a message to mothers out there. If you are a mother or you are a mother-in-law, let's learn from Naomi. Let's just treat our daughters-in-law like our own daughters. This thing of terrorizing people's children, it's not God's way. It's not right. Let's treat them with love. Show them love. If they do something that is not right, you call them. If it's your own daughter, you will call her, isn't it? You will call your daughter and say, this is what you are doing. It's not right. Stop it. Let's do the same thing with our daughters-in-law. I am praying for myself every day because I have boys already. And I'm like, my daughter-in-law is going to be, my daughters-in-law are going to be like, you know. And I'm trusting God for the grace. And I just want to pray for all the mothers-in-law out there, that God will give you grace to treat your daughters-in-law in love and take care of them. They are your gift. God gave them to you as a gift, and it is your duty to take care of them, to teach them, and to nurture them. And to us daughters-in-law, God gave us these mothers to take care of us, and we need to do the same. We need to take care of our mothers-in-laws. If you hear something is not right at home, let's stop complaining. Your family have started. Me, I'm tired. If it's your own mother, you know you will not complain. You know you'll be the first person to say, my mother needs this. But when it's the other side, you are the first person to complain that they need a lot of things. Me, I cannot take it. We can't take care of our own kids. Don't we have our own needs? Let's stop it. What you do on your left, do on your right as well. It will also create that peace in your home. It will make your husband to even love you more when he sees that you don't just love him, but you love his family as well. And I pray that God will help all of us. I know I'm not taking for granted the fact that there are those mothers-in-law that even when you try, even when you just try, by all means you do good, they still just don't like you. I know there are those ones. Just keep praying for them. Keep doing good. Whether they treat you bad or they don't treat you bad, just keep on doing good. One day God will just open their hearts, and they will see that what we are doing is not right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. And to my mother-in-law, I know she'll watch this video. I love you, mommy, so much. You know that. And sorry for bringing our story here. I hope people will learn from it. And thank you, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share. See you on our next one. Bye.